Rolling Escapades Season 2, Episode 35, Part 2. The web series in which we play D&D and put it online for your entertainment. In Part 1, the Errant Guard made their way through the foothills of the Soulless Peaks, discovered the settlement of Blightfall, and were repulsed by it. Saw a group of 4 humanoids heading out into the foothills to go hunting. Began to make their way through in attempts to avoid them, to follow the blip. Unfortunately, their trail got picked up on, and though attempts were made to escape the hunting party, you were discovered and jumped upon as the 4 humanoids came around the corner and are about to engage you in combat. They are all wearing robes. 2 of them are carrying morning stars, 2 of them are carrying flails, and they all have longbows. They do appear to be wood elves, or were once wood elves, but they are all slightly darker in skin tone, and they all have pitch black eyes. So need everyone to roll initiative.
Some of us did so before we...
Yes.
I rolled now.
Well, then roll again. You rolled a 6, actually.
I have
on that
no
die.
idea.
Right.
Not to screw it over for you, but I think you rolled a 6 on that one.
I don't know.
Anyone above 20? Cool. 20 to 15.
15.
18.
16.
What? I know, right?
Did you wait for me to say that?
No, I just genuinely forgotten what I rolled for a second.
So it was 18,
John, I put it there as a
16,
reminder.
15.
I'm doing the cleric thing.
It's the Eldoran bracket.
Okay, 15 to 10.
10.
Wow.
Well, populate that.
Well, we did say we'll let them go first and then act in
10 to
self-defense.
5.
7.
Hey! Who's got a higher initiative
I have
bonus?
+5.
I have +5 as well.
Oh, well,
Both of you roll die!
17.
2.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Also, whatever
So
you
you
have, you
both-
pass on to him.
So you both rolled
And you
a
got
3.
3.
Yeah, because you started sneezing, then you started sneezing. And you were rolling 2, and then you were rolling 2.
Okay, cool, that is
Maybe it goes that way.
everything.
Yo,
Two sneeze or
yes.
not 2 sneeze? Oh.
If it was 1s, I'd start sneezing because I can deal with everyone halfling. It's 2s.
Okay.
What the halfling
Do not
special?
like. Do not like.
The halfling special.
Right. Up first is them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the 2 at the front, one of them brings out their morning star, one of them brings out their flail. They were doing that really weird screeching hunting call right up until the point where they ran around the corner and saw you. Then it immediately stopped, and they just started giggling instead. Just like.
He just wants
No more alcoholic.
Alright, Ripper-Roo.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh, need to check something.
So they,
actually approach the target.
yeah, this one brings out a morning star, this one brings out a flail as they just run forward.
What do I need?
I need
The other two just stay there with the
They pull out their longbows. Okay.
Whoa. Can I use brace? Use my record. Oh, they're not coming.
They're not coming for you. They've
Never
literally,
mind.
they've literally run in a straight line forward and then engaged the
I
closest
thought
person.
they'd engage both of us. Don't mind
No,
me.
they just ran in a straight line. Okay. Cool. This one then is going to. This one here is going to make 3 attacks against you. One of them. Hang on. Yep. So it brings the morning star down towards you twice. The first swing is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Cool. And the second one is a 16, which will miss. Then having swung the morning star at you twice, it brings its other elbow up towards your chin, which is a 26 to hit, which will hit. So the morning star will do 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the elbow to the face will do 11 points of bludgeoning damage. As it just cracks you against the face. It then steps back. Yep, that's it for now. Yep. Right. Then the other one does the exact same things. So the 2 morning stars, that's a miss. 23. Cool. And then strike to the face is a 12, which will miss, or just the 1 morning star, which will do 12 points of bludgeoning damage. 12 points of specifically magical bludgeoning damage if it matters. Cool.
Was the elbow?
Yes, all of their strikes are magical.
Magical elbow.
Magical elbows.
Yeah.
But just that part.
The ones at the back
Stop there.
string their bows and take aim, and you see them for a brief moment. They pause, and then they are going to shoot. Both of them are shooting 3 arrows at you.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Oh, jeez, dude.
You brace now?
No, it's a melee thing.
18 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
Cool. 24 does though.
Yeah.
Cool. That's and then the other one. Does 23 hit you?
Yes.
Cool. So that's a total of 3 hits. It's a total of 36 points of piercing damage.
Lovely.
Pa, it's your turn.
I will yell to the ones with the bows, "Do you mind?" And then I'm going to just walk 1 space and hit that guy.
Bink. Go for it.
Instead. What's that? 19?
19 looks like it's going to hit, but as you bring your warhammer down towards it, he moves slightly, moves weirdly, and knocks the strike out the way with the morning star.
Is
Diddly.
Sorry, flail. That one's got a flail. That one's got a morning star. It's not a parry. It just moved itself out the way.
31 hits though, right?
31 does hit.
I was going to say I'd like to bend luck on that.
Okay.
So I'd use up 2 points and take away.
You add to his
Or
attack roll.
I add 3 to
Oh,
his.
so 19 plus 3.
Cool. So the warhammer comes down and it deflects it. Then you bend luck, and the deflection essentially ricochets back off and strikes him in the face.
Cool.
So both of them hit.
2 sword smacks. That one's 10 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and that one is 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Cool. So total 25.
And I think I'll action surge and smack him again.
Cool.
So 16 plus 12, I think is going to hit.
Yep, that will hit.
That's going to do 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Wonderful.
Okay, that one's going to miss. That's a 3 in the die.
Can you use a bonus action to give yourself health? Because if they took off more than half,
Action surge was the bonus, I believe.
No, actually, so it's a free action.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
then you give yourself the health back, so they can't do the same attack and kill you.
I have a greater healing potion. Let's do that.
Or that.
Cool. You can neck a greater healing potion.
Yeah.
The one that you're smacking laughs harder. Just as you just watch blood start to stream down its face.
Yeah.
It's working.
Icarus.
Oh Christ, it's me.
Yep.
Cast fire on those 2 over there. Cause a big fucking distraction.
But don't go boom, please.
How close are those 2 then? How far away are they?
20, 30, 40.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 65 feet.
Yeah, okay. Hang on, I might just need to move 5 feet then. Ish.
That will naturally full.
Oh no, Chaos Bolt was 120 feet range.
We can back up.
Nice.
Boing, boing,
Then,
boing, 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 hopefully.
yeah, I'll be fine where I am.
Cool.
Everyone will survive. No, I'm
He's too fun to die.
fine. I'll take one step back.
I'm not.
Just in case.
That's me.
No, that is you. Yep, sorry, that one.
Yes. And I will cast a
Firebolt on the top.
third level
Oh.
Chaos
You
Bolt.
cast a spell, wonderful. It goes off.
Yes, thank
You
you,
are.
sorry. I would like to give myself advantage on this roll using
Yep, using your thingy.
Right.
Cool.
Tides of more fun.
Tides of more fun.
Official name change.
Which one are you targeting?
That one.
That one. Cool. That's fine.
Please.
Oh.
How?
Is that like a pair of threes?
No.
No,
Three
one's a
and a
3
and a
The
nine.
other's a 9.
That's a
That's pretty good.
Which means that's 50. Oh, yeah,
It's a 3
50.
squared.
15. You fire the Chaos Bolt, which is this slow-moving, bubbling, green, shadowy thing, and it just... They literally just sort of duck past it and just watch it fly
No,
past.
sod that. It's actually 50, 16, 18.
So it bends back towards them, and they duck underneath it again.
He got a 19 and it missed.
A 19 missed.
And then you bet luck on it.
Oh, I thought it's because he actually did something to parry that.
Oh,
I
now
thought
you
it
learn.
missed.
Ah, okay. Because I thought you rolled another 19 or something like
I
that.
rolled a 19 on the die, which then became
Oh.
30 something.
That's my mistake.
Because I've silly bonuses.
Then I've just wasted many things.
Oh, hard to add.
Okay, are you then... then roll a d20 to see if you explode.
Yeah, fun.
Now explode.
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Damn it. Why can you explode?
Aegis.
Well,
I am
eventually.
also going to cast a spell at the bow wielders.
Cool, you cast a spell.
Okay. I am also casting a level 3 Chaos Bolt
Wonderful, make an attack roll.
with Twin Spell.
Twin spell,
So I'm
wonderful.
using
rare.
both of them.
Yeah.
Chaos Bolt can't be twinned,
No, you can't.
because it can target more than one creature, because it can bounce.
Yeah.
You're targeting one of them though.
If,
No,
if it
it's
has the
when it
potential,
bounces,
yeah,
it's-
if it has the potential to
Don't
target.
argue with the ref.
We went over this back on session 2.
I got a 15 plus numbers.
Yeah, he's...
And I think I've got plus 7. Plus 8, 23.
Spreading.
23 does hit.
That's his catchphrase, man.
It's spreading.
Nice.
Which one were you going for?
For
This
that
one?
yeah.
Wonderful.
Alright, so it's how many dice?
2d8 and 3d6, I think. No,
Third level.
it's 2d6 normally, so it'd be 4d6. Because it's a first level spell.
Okay, I got 10, 18, 20,
Yeah,
25.
25 points of what type of damage?
I've got a choice between 8 and 4. So force or thunder?
Force.
Force.
25 points of force damage.
Ever a question?
And were the 8s no, the 8s were not
There's a 4
difficult.
and an 8.
Yep, so it doesn't matter, it does not bounce. So this one goes at the same one, which is currently busy laughing at the point where where Icarus Chaos Bolt strike. So you just catch it in the side, and it turns and looks at you, and then laughs again, but laughs harder. Derek,
I'm going to move back behind Aegis.
No, I've got it. Oh, okay, wait.
Oh, okay.
That's Aegis. Yeah, the other one. Icarus.
Icarus.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot with my crossbow the one who's being double teamed by Eldrand.
Yep.
The one that I've already stabbed a couple of times.
Yeah. 14 doesn't do anything.
14 doesn't hit.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to help and say, go for their mouths that open.
Sure. Yep. Take the help action
Yeah.
to help against this one.
Mhm.
Yep. Wonderful. Cool. Shamshir, it's your turn.
Okay, and because I'm being helped to target that one, if I targeted him, would I then get like advantage?
You get advantage in the attack roll, yeah.
Okay.
Sharpshooter, baby.
Yeah, I would like to move around behind Shade.
Yep.
Just to
You back
Go
up
on.
over there.
edgy outflank. And again, I'm going to sharpshooter,
Mm-hmm.
throw a dagger at the one that's being double teamed.
Yep.
And I'd also, have I used my bonus action yet? I have not. So I'll
You
use
have not.
bonus action to
What?
cast. Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, I'll mark it first. Mark, which is what I was always going to do.
Yep. So Slayer, this one has been Slayer's marked.
Yep. Right.
Slayer's prey, I think
Sorry.
it is.
Definitely outside
Yeah, it's
range.
great.
Attack roll
Mhm.
advantage.
I mean, by the look of it, it will hit because there's 17 plus numbers. But it
Plus
is
minus
I
numbers.
believe it's 23, 22.
22?
Plus 5.
22 does indeed hit. You throw the dagger and it. So roll some damage for me.
Lots and lots of damage.
Get it in the mouth.
Yeah.
Get it in its
5 plus.
It
5.
did say.
It's 10 plus. Oh, so 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Wonderful.
Then
Um,
you don't be able to laugh as much.
As the dagger flies towards it, its spare hand goes up and attempts to catch it out the air.
That's my trick.
It is, and it successfully catches it,
Oh.
spins the dagger around into its hand, and throws it back at you.
Liam?
Can you?
It's not targeting you.
Oh, right, yeah, I was going to say. He's behind
Uh,
me.
Doesn't
no.
he get cover though from other
He
people?
does get cover, yeah, but he also had
Yeah, but
cover.
it might just hit him instead.
That's a good thing.
And then I'm like,
He-
no.
No,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have to catch it 'cause it's not
Cool.
attack targeting.
24 to hit.
And that one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wonderful.
That one.
That does 12 points of piercing damage to you, as it just throws it back at
He
you.
didn't take any damage then.
No, it caught it, reduced it to 0, and threw it back.
Idea.
Unfortunately.
Well, at least I won't be losing these daggers.
They're just going to keep going back.
Cushion.
I'll attack him again.
Go for it.
Extra attacks.
When you
So.
pull it out, you're
Yeah.
really burning.
Yes! No, you're having it!
Keep it, I insist. But I went sharp. I probably should sharpshooter.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll sharp.
It can't throw it back again. That's its reaction.
Yeah, that
Good
is
point.
true.
But it's going to do peanuts of damage if I don't. So it's just sharpshoot it and live life dangerously.
Oh yeah.
15.
15 does not hit. Without even looking at you, it's still just locked on Eldoran. It just moves the head slightly to the right and it just flies past. Anything else? You happy?
No, I'm good.
I'm not sure happy is the
Yeah,
right
I'm not sure
word.
happy is the right
That's
word.
fair. Erebus,
Impaled.
it's your turn.
Now I'm just seeing that, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to throw things now.
The other daggers.
Play catch.
I don't really want to. Like,
Do it.
but that would be funny.
Just run up and punch this one off stab.
So I will go to. So I will, because there's only one gap to run around them. Like,
Yep.
straight ahead.
Maybe you can go between me and Hulk and smack
It's the one weakness of your build.
What? See,
You
I'll
can go here and hit this one,
Oh,
yeah.
can I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that would work.
yeah, you can go there and hit this
Oh,
one.
right. Okay, then I would do that then.
Go to
Yeah.
there and you're
Yeah.
smacking this one.
And then I
Wonderful.
will use my bonus action to cast my Crimson Right.
That's good.
Cast what?
You use my Crimson
Oh,
Right.
you use your Crimson Right, wonderful. So you turn on the lightning along the staff.
So I will deduct
One point damage.
HP. Oh, this is changed so much better
Yeah.
already.
I think
Cool.
about 60. I think.
So now it will do lightning damage. Woo.
Yeah, additional D4
I
lightning
will
damage.
attack twice.
Wonderful.
Oh
You're probably
god.
hit him both times there.
The 18 plus numbers. Will hit.
Hey, OG there.
And I'm sure the 14 will with an extra 8.
22.
They will hit.
Yep, those both hit.
Cool. It's D8. for both of them.
Do you add the d4 with your thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
D8
it will
and
be
D4.
to both.
To both, yes, to every hit.
What's that one? I can't
3.
see that.
Roll a pair of 3s and dice.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's it. That's 10. That's 18 plus 5 twice. So that
28.
is 28.
Wonderful. As you
You
strike
did
it and zap it and
damage,
strike it.
damages differently. Did you?
Uh,
One would the D4s would have been lightning.
Yes, no, I did because
So
you
6 points
use
of
6 of lightning.
6 of it as lightning. Cool, because yeah, you don't have a magical staff.
No.
Yeah. So how much? Sorry.
28.
28. 6 of it, so it would have been
11.
11. So it would have been just 11. So I'll add 11 more hit points to it. Because as you strike it, what essentially happens is bits of shadow just start wrapping around it, and you strike the shadow rather than the creature.
Interesting.
Cool. That is you done, Eldoran.
Oh my god. Get fucked.
Oh. Was that 20?
No, but it's definitely high enough.
Oh, it's a good get. Okay. I thought you were saying that to the die
Oh no.
because it had rolled low.
19?
19 goes to strike it, and then the Morning Star it's carrying knocks it out of the way.
Cool, right, so 1 hit.
Yep.
Which is...
Sorry, Flair, because you're hitting the same one, I assume.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
thing. That's D8, which is 3 plus 4, 7 points damage.
7 points damage.
And... the mouth, you say? Shield bash.
To bash, cool.
Knock its teeth out.
No.
No, don't knock its teeth out.
Get fucked, but to the dice this time?
Get fucked, but... 9?
26. As
Yeah.
you
I
go,
couldn't even get that.
you go to shove it, and it just sort of rolls out of the way.
Fuck.
Okay. That brings us back to the top of the round. It is their turn.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go.
I'm gonna get shot.
Yeah, no, but
Fortunately, I didn't hurt anyone.
Neither did I.
Until they go, oi, get the midget.
You got way
so the
forward.
one that you chaos bolted turns and shoots you.
Make it
Good, you've done a good thing.
You have.
Again, it takes a
Taking
turn
all the
to
fire off us.
aim.
Sorry.
Oh, sudden
you're
crap.
right.
I have a cramp.
Oh, I just stand up and stretch it out.
I'm stretching it out. I'm going to move my leg out before it makes it.
Also,
Also, it's like playing footsie with me.
yeah,
I apologise.
as it aims, it stops laughing. They stop laughing and just focus on you.
Oh, I don't like magic.
You've heard it now.
27 from the first attack. 27 for the second attack.
Double air.
27 for the third.
I called weighted dice there.
Did you pick up Fireball?
That's what I want you to do to those two over there is just cast a fireball.
What? Well, actually,
No, I got rid of all
you
that.
get bigger
They'll
brains.
catch it and throw it back.
Just lobbing a sun at you.
No thanks.
This is a giant yoga ball of death.
Death by space hopper it shall be.
41 points of piercing damage.
I am still standing that I'm quite badly wounded though.
Chug a potion.
That's just 3 hours. Just think, 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 think.
I have 7.
Don't shoot your bow at them.
You do.
Keep using magic.
The other one hasn't been targeted. Is going to shoot you again.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, bugger.
That's not part of it. Is
Oh, bugger.
that how hard they've hit you? Oh no, I've gone British.
So 25,
Captain Jack Sparrow.
27,
Yes.
and a crit.
Super air.
No.
By Captain Rawson.
You gotta look after me,
Hey,
dude.
random encounter,
You're the one that promised to protect me. I need you alive.
He's going ahead.
He's preparing the beachhead for you,
He's
boys.
scouting the afterlife.
He's getting the sun lounges out, putting the towels down on them. You know, the
He's
drill.
reserving our seats for the ferryman.
You're paying our way as well, right?
Yeah, clearly. I don't know, it depends on how much my soul is worth to Davy Jones. Have you done more than 49 hit points of damage?
51.
Oh.
It was close.
That was close.
Down. Gone.
As the 3 arrows just.
Ah, you! Ow!
I I'd like to say that you did.
Okay. This one attacks you.
Yarp.
Disadvantage on the first attack.
Wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
This is
I have to do it. I
fun
can't.
anymore.
I'm going to be a 23 first. Not get shot anymore.
Disadvantage is going to be like a 20.
15
Yo, misses.
as the flail comes down.
No.
It flailed.
Second attack
Wow.
is a 17.
Yo, misses.
Misses. Cool. Then it attempts to strike you in the face.
Spike on the orcas.
That's a crit.
No, not the face.
It gets the face.
Not the face.
Does the face get advantage on the face or something?
Not the face.
It's because they heard me say go for the mouth.
They've really taken it to
Everyone's
heart.
getting arrows in the teeth.
They've taken it to the heart.
Everything's to the face.
Right. I won't do that. I won't
I accidentally held the wrong side.
Okay. I need
It's not how
you.
spine works.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw because as it strikes it, there's a sudden burst of energy, and you feel your muscles start to tense up.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but you get +3.
I do.
You
Ooh.
smash that.
21.
Yeah, you smash that. You know what you're dealing with here, so you use your own key to fight back the phone,
Excuse
prevent
me.
it from stunning you.
I'm the only monk here.
No, you're not.
I
Oh,
will be.
Around and hit him.
oh, I'm rolling off
Slap
dice.
that man.
I can't just walk over there for you.
24 points of
Slap down.
bludgeoning damage from the flail.
Ow. That hurt.
Sorry, not the flail, that was from the elbow, but still bludgeoning damage.
Still.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, from an elbow.
Shut up. Oh, but it's most damage when you hit me as well.
Because they're all the rock.
But then to be fair though, your elbow has like the most force power of like the human body.
Yeah, but they're hitting you with a lump of solid metal. Yeah, it's like they're using their hands and then their elbow. They're using a flail. then their elbow.
It's all a trick.
The other one.
You're saying the flail doesn't exist.
I'm thinking maybe I should pick up the flails.
They're just using nunchucks for distraction.
The other one's
Elbow.
attacking you.
Cool.
Attack number 1. Just 27.
Please stop with that.
Yo, that dice.
That's a
Fucking
not
loaded.
nice number.
Roll beneath like a 20 as an average.
It's
Yeah.
Liam, it doesn't
But it's
matter.
like your dice there.
But it's different dice each time as well. I'm using
just the
4
number,
different
it's fine.
d20s.
Oh, it's the DM screen. Ah, got it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Cool, so that will hit. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as your muscles lock up.
Ooh, failed.
Give me the total.
Sonic strike.
Just in case.
13.
13 is a fail. It's not far off a pass, but that is a fail. Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't. Stunning strike. Actually, yeah, I just want to bend the blood on this.
Cool. Ben luck.
Pretty horrible being stunned.
It's another 3.
That is a success.
And
So you feel your body lock up, and then a sudden change in the air, and you release,
Stop that,
and you're like.
please.
Excuse me.
Well,
I'm
here
running
comes
out
the
of
second
points.
hit.
You still take 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the Morning Star. Sorry, piercing damage as a Morning Star. Then it attempts to strike you with the Morning Star again,
Thank you. Every single
which is a
point.
26.
That's the wrong one. That's not-
And then I need you to make
Yeah,
another
what's this
Constitution
one?
saving
The
throw.
last one.
You smash that.
Oh, I need to get the points again.
That's 13 points of piercing damage. And then it attempts to strike you. That's a 17, so that will miss.
Get you up slightly under.
That is them done. Par. At the start of your turn, I need you to make a death save, please.
fail.
Oh.
Another 2.
Icarus.
Great. So the one that's at the very front has been hit the most,
Oh yeah, no, he's looking injured. He's looking hurt. There is just blood pouring.
and
Astounding.
only one of the guys at the back has been hit
Yep.
once. Then I think I'll try and cast
A spell.
Yeah, let's try
A spell.
a spell.
Yeah, cool. The spell is cast.
Let's try a spell.
Like the
Might
voice,
work.
the voice in his head. You should do a spell. You
Actually,
should
no.
do a spell,
Let's
dude.
try this one correctly. I want to use a bonus action first to turn a second level spell
Mhm.
into 2
Yep.
spell
Sorcery
sorcery points.
Source points, wonderful.
Then
Okay,
I'd like
sorcery.
to use those 2 sorcery points
Mhm.
to cast Twin Spell.
Yeah.
Is it 1 or 2 that it takes up? It's 2, isn't it?
I think it's dependent on the spell.
Yeah, I think it depends on the spell level. There's a number equal to the spell's level.
Equal to the spell's level, yeah.
Equal to
1 for
spell's level.
cantrip.
1 for cantrip. So, oh shoot.
So
I'm
belay that
mathing,
order.
hang on.
Sorcerer goes, how does compute wave mean it?
Buffer,
No,
buffer.
My numbers, hang on.
The equivalent exchange doesn't work.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
My name is Victor Rashnoff.
Okay, yeah, I do have enough points, so I'll use a twin spelled Ray of Sickness on the 2 at the front.
2 at the front. Wonderful.
Nothing green, shadowy energy.
So this is
So do I roll each one individually, or is it one thing for both?
Oh, one thing for each. So individually, yeah. So attack roll for this guy.
18 plus 6.
That will hit. An attack roll for this guy.
12 plus 6, 18. That's
Does not hit.
gonna
But you do hit one of them.
work. Yes, okay, so he is, that's 48. I need a d8, please.
I have a green one.
Thank you.
I'm not responsible for what you roll on it. That's fine.
It's alright. That's 6, 12, 16.
16. Cool. He looked close to dying. Then he's got to make a con save, right?
Yes, because Ray of Sickness.
That's a 19.
He's probably fine then.
Yeah. He passes that save.
Because I did a spell.
Yep.
17.
Cool. Then roll on the table because you use Tides of Chaos.
99!
Oh, hang on.
Oh no!
Hang on.
Hey!
Asmodeus.
You regain
No.
all expended sorcery points.
You regain all expended
99,
sorcery
I
points.
get all my sorcery points.
Hey!
What?
Yeah!
Dude.
That's pretty good.
I get the fun.
That's
Oh.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
I got too fast to die.
Yeah, just as you put all of them, you get them all back. That's
Yeah.
Wow. The dice were in your favour today.
Oh my.
continue to live by I'm too fun to die.
Mm.
Let's keep this up.
Roll down dice.
Okay, Aegis.
I am casting a spell at the front guy.
You cast a spell.
It's Chaos Bolt level 2.
Cool. Which one are you casting? This guy.
Yeah, the heavily wounded person.
Yeah, he's heavily wounded. Make an attack roll.
No.
Oh boy.
That's a nice one.
Oh no.
You rolled a 1.
It was a 1, yes.
Oh, well, that's fine. It just flies off.
And
Oh.
then I'm going to walk around and hide behind the rocks.
Not over here.
Can I be seen,
You
Father?
can't, he's elbowing people.
Don't knock any more over.
There you go. Now you can't be seen.
I
Cool.
don't want to be shot again.
Derek,
Do you have a
Oh,
bonus
and
thing to-
I'm going to drink a potion.
you drink a potion. Wonderful.
I use my free action to turn and look at Aegis and go.
After
Wow,
you
that's
get
quite
behind it
rich coming from you, dude.
Yeah, yeah, no
Hot
regret.
kettle and all that.
Don't talk about tea.
And then I'm going to try and shoot the heavily wounded one
Go
with my crossbow.
with the crossbow.
20?
20 hits
Ooh. Snack.
because they can't move their weapons in the way to block that.
Snack.
Ah! I'm magic.
Roll damage.
And sneak.
3, 5, 9, and that's another 4. 13 plus 4.
17. Actually,
So that is 18 piercing damage with
Cool.
sneak attack and whatever.
I
Cool.
might be able to snipe a single shot.
As the arrow goes towards him,
He does
attempts
try
to
and catch it, though.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And he reduces the damage to 0.
Uh-oh.
Catches it,
And throws back.
throws it back.
Wait, so if they catch it, it's nothing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
so you roll
Yeah.
a d10 or whatever it is.
23
If you
to
reduce
hit.
damage to 0, you catch it.
Yeah.
So you take the number on the dice rolled by the monk off of the
It
damage
does 10
caused
points
by the
of piercing
attack.
damage.
If
So
it-
it just
if that
throws the
becomes
bolt
0,
back to you and
then
just it
it's
sticks
it's-
in you.
it-
It's
Yeah.
caught
And
18
it's
points
like
of
monk
piercing
level,
damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Either.
Because
Uh-huh.
It's
We
a
call 20
D10
from
plus 10
Shropshire.
for me at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So you do
They
roll a
did
D10
10.
plus 10 and you just deduct that off the damage. And if it hits 0,
Now for
you
bonus
touch
action,
it.
I cast a spell.
Cool, you cast a spell.
It's strong.
Specifically, it's monk level plus dexterity plus a d10.
There you go. That's the diff.
Par, you get 5 hit points.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Thank
You
you.
wake up. Yeah, which does mean that if you eventually reach the point where a monk basically cannot be harmed by ranged attacks, because you cannot outdamage the amount they can reduce it by.
Yeah.
Level 20 monk reducing all ranged weapon damage by 25 before rolling is like, cool. And then it will do more damage back to you because they use their monk
Eventually,
dice.
they can catch a trebuchet shot and throw the.
No, because you have to be able to fit it in one hand.
Yeah, that's bit
Right.
It could be a small shot.
Shamshir, it's your turn.
Could be very small.
It's a table trebuchet.
Table trebuchet.
It's got paper.
Shamshir, it's your turn.
That's the game, right?
Pierre, bring up this small trebuchet.
You must lay siege to the fairy castle.
You
want to siege a fairy castle? Pixies.
That's a way. I'm gonna Hunter's Slayer's Prey, the bow wielding man in the back that didn't manage to dodge the Chaos Bolt earlier.
That one.
That is the one.
Yeah.
Him right there. He's now the Slayer's Prey.
Cool.
And I'm gonna sharpshoot some daggers at him.
Cool.
The other one's still alive, isn't it?
It is, but it also
Everyone
throws
is.
daggers
Yes,
back very hard.
I don't think that one has a
Right.
free hand as well.
And you're,
Exactly.
Aren't you a bit far?
No, I can throw my daggers up to 60 foot side of.
Aren't you a bit far?
Yeah, let's take 2 steps forward.
Well,
Just
no,
a little bit.
If I was 65 feet away, then he was definitely 60 feet away. Oh yeah, I took a step back.
Yeah, I
but
think
still.
that moved.
No, you were. Yeah.
You were
Okay.
It's just on the borderline.
6, 7, 8, 9.
But it's not
Yeah,
gonna stop
you
this
are
dead
60 feet
shot
away.
From this.
This is all moot then.
Yeah, it's 11.
That misses.
So
Yeah.
then the second dagger,
Yeah.
the other one chops you the
Oh, well, did you just roll a 5?
I wish I'd rolled 5. Then I rolled
He rolled worse than championship.
I rolled a 64. So
So an average of Shamshir.
Average championship.
and I'm done.
You're done.
We're all gonna die.
No, this is going to be a TPK.
Hopefully not. I
It's all on you, Shade.
Do we think they'll
Yeah, I
kill
got
us or
this
just
shot.
take us back to the village and start doing things?
Oh,
Oh,
they'll,
and mount our heads onto obsidian
they'll knock
spikes.
us out, take us back to the village, and then eat us and leave our heads on spikes.
It is alive.
Yeah.
Hope they season us correctly.
so you're saying I just need to act crazy enough and I might be able to join them.
Yes.
Got it.
What do you think?
Pour
The,
ink in your eyes.
Yeah.
what do you think the moon looks like at the moment?
I actually have no idea, dude.
Because it would be really helpful right now.
Yeah. No, I've asked this to Liam. We've not seen one.
You don't see
We're
a
not on the
moon.
material plane,
Yeah.
so there's no moon.
We
Oh,
are, but
it's
it's
a fact.
But we
it's
don't know if
weird.
he needs to see one.
Anyway, I will
Stab something.
attack
Yeah.
first. I will. Yes.
Slap.
Use your tattoo.
Nah, that's a 5.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
No.
Why did you cast a Shamshir?
Because things.
Do better.
Slap.
Do better.
Ooh,
better,
yeah,
that's a
that's
19 on the
19.
Lots of numbers.
So I will.
You will hit.
One side of it. So
Yep.
I still have my things.
Yep, you still see
I'm
this
better,
there.
I'm better at helping than
Um,
Derek. I said, roll better, do better.
Actually, you need it separately, don't you, as well?
Yes, I need the numbers
So
separately.
lightning is 4,
Lightning's 4.
and the bludgeoning
Derek's still bloody was getting killed more.
Yeah.
6 and 8.
8. So
That's you, you can throw it.
And
that's 4. So it's 4 and 4. Cool.
now it's my turn. I would also like to use a key point.
To attempt to
Use
stun.
Stunning strike. Bonk.
That is a 9.
Ah!
So that
Ah!
Cool.
Pa says that up from the ground.
Second attack.
Yeah, he's still standing.
Yeah, he's still standing there. He's now stunned. You now have advantage. He's nearly dead.
Worth it, I guess.
Just
Hit him
kick
in
him.
balls.
yeah.
Kick it in the dick.
Crit.
Oh, look, a crit.
Go, Dad.
Methinks he's down.
Do I need to roll?
He's got 2 hit points.
Physically can't bet.
Did you just crush in the one half of his
Just
face?
really drive it home. Just like
it-
stunned.
Continues to laugh right up until the point that his face is imploded.
No, my staff goes
Is
right
this
through its
full
mouth.
combat?
As
You
you are.
stunned him, so he's just standing like that.
I've just got my staff and it's gone straight through his mouth.
Yeah.
Fatality.
Cool.
Is that the best
Food
combo
issue.
you can remember?
So that was...
That's your main attack. You still get your bonus action.
Yes, I do.
And your movement.
Oh, there's so many bonus actions.
Yep.
I can actually dodge, can't I?
You can dodge as well as action with a key point, yes.
Yeah.
Action defense.
But then I could actually move next to the other one, right? And still...
Yeah, you
Off
still
hand
make an
attack.
unarmed strike, yeah.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, 16 plus...
Plus
18 plus stuff.
Oh yeah, 18.
That hits.
Oh yeah, the light. Weird.
Yep.
Cool.
Roll some damage.
This is unarmed, yeah?
So it'll be
it's
D6.
Plus lightning? Question mark.
No, because it's on
No.
staff.
That's on the staff.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay.
I love these dice. 10. So far.
Your attacks are magical because you're a level 5 monk.
Yeah. 10!
Oh, that's not much more damage.
I dropped the staff.
That'll
You
help.
probably would have been dead before this thing. So you
Yeah,
took
probably would have been,
forever.
yeah.
Yeah. So that crit could have gone on something
Oh,
else.
well.
And he wouldn't have got the attack on par.
Made it up.
Oh, well. I still have 5 hit points.
That's you done. Eldorad.
No, I don't think I can I? Yeah, you can.
I thought you...
Come on.
Unless, no, because could I still use a key then to stun him after that one?
Yeah, you can make
Yeah,
you can make a
absolutely
strike
you
now,
can.
yeah.
Yes.
He passes the save on a 22.
That's fair. Worth a try.
Yeah.
Stop
It was.
laughing and drink this.
What?
Sorry, I don't understand that language.
6, 10, 12 plus 4, 16 hit points.
Thank you.
Elder, I know that's the vial of child.
Oh. I don't think we kept that.
I don't have that.
No, we're going back to
I
Why do you have a vial of liquid bacon?
Bacon.
I would
Liquid baby.
love healing potions to be vials
Cool.
of liquid bacon.
That's your
That's
action.
it. I'm
Yeah,
called
you're
bacon
done.
fat.
Okay. I run down. We come back up to. Yeah, cool.
And
I'm still on the
There's
floor,
still
so
three.
disadvantage.
You are still on the floor.
They also have to move to get you.
No, the shooting ones will be disadvantage on me.
Oh,
That's why.
Right. This one attacks you.
that's fair.
disadvantage.
Monk off.
I killed his
Disadvantage
buddy.
for the first one.
Yeah.
Shield.
Which is a 12, so that will miss.
No.
Attacks again, which is a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Cool.
How close is it to hitting?
He's
AC
AC
19.
19.
Oh, fucking hell.
Within 2 points.
It's 2 less.
So it misses.
So,
Yeah.
whew,
Good.
And then the third strike
Because I have...
is a 27.
that hits.
Nothing about that.
It's that number again.
Damn number.
I mean, if you
I
were
need you to
using
make-
a dice roller, I would say its algorithm was really
Yeah.
bad.
Con save.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. 16 plus your stat.
18.
That is a pass. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Rip.
He just punches you in the face.
So
Yeah,
I'm not
if he did
stunned.
both, he might have been down, so I'm happy with that.
My ability.
Okay. That's that one.
Still got it now.
This one is going to shoot you.
Hey, oh boy.
I'm just glad it's not shooting me.
I'm a ranger.
Again, it takes a second to aim. The laughing stops, and then it shoots at you. So it's a 24, 26,
Pictures, it's got them in brackets. The laughter stops on the subtitle.
14.
Misses.
At least one of the ones.
You still will grab.
No, but I'm not going to risk it since I've got to set on a pass for an hour on the way back.
Fair enough.
21 points of piercing damage.
It's not a stretch.
Oh, like could be worse.
I hear some moaning in
Uh,
there.
And then the other one at the
It's
back
dehydration in general. So
is going
if
to
you
shoot
understand.
Icarus.
I got now.
I'm getting shot at.
Well, I have not got any armour on.
Yeah.
So round that would be just 10 plus.
Plus Dex.
So
Just catch
Yeah,
the
two.
arrows,
plus
dude.
1 from the stone.
Easy.
Oh, plus 1 from the stone. So you have an AC of 11?
14.
14.
Oh,
Cool.
boy.
Can he miss?
Yes.
No.
Crit.
Oh god.
23.
Couldn't do anything about. Couldn't do anything about.
22.
It didn't matter anyway.
Can we have these dice, please?
No, you don't want his
Dice, it's
dice.
him.
You want his, steal his hand.
That's the
See
frustration.
his hands.
I have an axe.
You hold still.
Someone get his hands. I'll have them off.
How dead am I?
Not as dead as Liam is if he took his
I
hands
took
away.
41 points. with
Yeah,
this.
which is
It's not currently full as of
37.
As of now.
Still alive.
That was a low roll.
What?
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
low roll. That was a crit. So what?
Oh yeah, it was a crit as well, wasn't
37?
it?
Yeah.
Great. I'm down to
You got
9.
less than I did when I hit you with 3 normal attacks.
I'd say something about being too fun, but this is not fun.
Just a bad time to take a drink there, buddy.
Parch, your turn.
Oh my god! Oh, what do? Right.
Stand up. I assume stand up.
I don't know about that one.
Play dead.
Play dead.
I would say
I think what
Get
I'm going to
comfortable.
do
That's the position you'll be
is-
taxidermied in.
go boop, boop,
That's a good
boop,
defeat
boop,
strategy.
and then smack that one.
You'll have to go this
Very
way
cool.
because you actually only have 10 feet of movement because you have to spend half your movement to
Alright,
stand
fine,
up.
that's fine.
But that's fine because you can go to there.
Cool.
1, 2. There
Alright,
you go.
that's fine. First hit.
Get a Moors.
No.
You rolled that last time. You rolled that.
Second
dice.
hit. No.
No.
adrenaline
Action surge.
I've already done
You
that.
want to use
What's
it.
your
Second win!
Second wind. That's a good one.
Plus
5
10
level.
points. So I'm now on 31 hit points.
You might survive a complete.
You might survive a round.
You might survive a round.
Icarus.
Useless.
Now, if I had drank anything, it would be a waste because I'm just gonna die. I have 9 HP and they'll do more than
Oh, you
that
go all
in a
out.
single hit. So,
Run away and shoot them.
Run into them, cast a spell, and hope you explode.
Well, no. Let's turn to the undamaged one at the back,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna banish that guy.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Ooh.
Banish him to the Feywild.
Oh no, wait, no, hang on. That's concentration. If I get hit and die,
He done.
then he's going to reappear, and that'll be a complete waste.
Move around the corner.
Yeah,
hide behind the
banish him and then just run behind a rock.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing.
Stay
Survive.
and just stay out of the fight.
Oh yeah, that's even better. Yeah, let's banish the guy. Let's take this thing out of his book.
Oh man,
Since
this
you, run away,
messenger
so-
pigeon.
So I didn't have to
Great
use my
right now.
arms.
16.
It's actually 3 less,
So 13.
and he needs to save a 14.
Hey! Well played.
Well, this guy is just banished.
Now
Wonderful.
run.
Now,
Oh, the Wild Magic Table's going to be MVP.
that's a 19.
Oh.
And I'm going to take a few steps behind that rock to
So he can't be hit.
Yep, that is incredibly sensible.
and sweat profusely to get the soap out.
Start sopping up.
Oh,
Can you not do press the digi thingy as your bonus?
No.
Are you using your bonus action for anything?
Potion.
yeah, soaping.
Soaking.
I don't want to use
just
potions,
lather
so
it.
I will just do it on the
Full
stupid
on
roll.
lathering himself.
Alright, bonus action soap.
Bonus action soap.
I see we just shrugged a rope off and just full of blood.
No, over the ropes.
Cleaning his
Everywhere.
everything. Aegis, it's your turn.
I would like to step out from behind my rock.
I'll use the one bonus action to convert level 1 spell into another spell.
Cool.
You do that.
While soaking.
Yes.
I would also like to
So
cast a
spell
spell.
You cast a spell.
I missed.
That was quite a thunk.
The metal dice.
Well, it was a 7 this time, though. Plus 8, so it was 15.
15 misses, yeah.
And I'm going to use. I'm going to fly behind the rock.
Whee!
Back to my hiding place.
Yep.
Vampire slide backwards.
I can fly if I cast level 1 spell.
Okay. We're so fun.
I like the
Come on,
idea of
Derek.
him floating up and one of the archers going, ooh.
Yeah, I
And he
like
drops
I'm
out
gonna,
the
I'm gonna,
try.
I'm gonna shoot an archer.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
No, I'm not. 12.
12. That does indeed miss.
So I'm going to move up behind Shamshir
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hide.
Cool.
Until he moves.
Oh,
Oh no, you're not.
no, I'm not.
He's
Are you like actively humping his leg?
he's passed without a trace
He's
still.
fused like
No.
a Megazord at this point. It's like leg attached.
Yeah.
He's still within range.
It doesn't, it's not concentration.
It is concentration. Yeah, pass out trace is a concentration spell for an hour. Make 3 con saves.
3, I think.
Yeah, I think 3.
With +3 on each of them.
Oh my god.
No, 11's fine.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's already gone.
That is. Yep. Cool. No pass without trace. What was your stealth roll?
14.
14. Are you hiding behind Shamshir?
Yes.
Wonderful.
That pass with the trace really helps.
Not running a forward would really help.
That's
Also true. Also true.
I've got +10. It's a pretty
Okay.
optimal thing to do. I still can't do it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Right, so you hate me as well tonight. Cool. And you. Right, so down
Is
to
it
2.
because you don't have John anymore to pick your dice for you?
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's the part
I blame John.
There you go.
And John will blame
I was
Jordan.
about to say that.
Yeah.
And
He's
Jordan
not
don't
even
care.
here and it's still getting said.
Yes,
It's just the thing.
because it's the fact.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bag full of dice if you want to buy.
Yeah, I mean, it's-
I have a Cthulhu full of dice, sorry. should
Yeah,
I
let
say.
Cthulhu eat the bad die.
That's all his die.
They're all die. I can
If I throw one bad dice, I wouldn't have any dice. I'd be broke by buying dice every week. You can one day rush me 6 more d20s. Just throw them the rest of my life.
So what did you last 20? Oh, they were
I mean,
shit.
at that point, it would just be cheaper to start casting your own.
Exactly. I play D&D 3
What
times
happened to your
a
last
week. I'm
D20?
gonna go
Average
through
of
dice like no
6 that
man's
time? Oh, that's 3 better than
So
before.
what did you do with it? I melted it down.
I hit it with a hammer.
Okay.
My microwave is now very colourful.
If there was an air bubble in it, it would definitely blow up.
Lucan suddenly appears.
Oh, good!
Oh.
I was wondering when it would appear.
We're trying to get a miniature.
We're
out
doing
for,
that
so-
badly.
Not really.
Lord Lucan's returned.
We're down to 2.
She's like,
That's
Lucan's the one that
Yeah.
hates us.
yeah.
Yes,
So,
but she's also there for a reason.
I really
No,
thought
no.
you were going to try and ring toss it onto that.
There you go. That will be Lucan for the time being. And you watch as she just releases this pulse of energy towards that one,
He dies in one hit. He's so sad.
and it fails the save. So it's going to take
I'm making a start.
100.
45 points of psychic damage.
What?
Blood just comes
Aneurysm.
pouring out of everywhere.
She just
Yeah,
blasts it.
It did have a brain.
Remote aneurysm activated.
And it gains a level of exhaustion.
Oh, brilliant.
Hey, we're a team here.
We're all getting D.
There we go. That makes me feel better.
Okay, Shamshir,
I've been like holding off stuns and shit.
I would like to cast a spell.
you cast a spell.
I'm pretty sure.
Cast Zephyr Strike.
You cast Zephyr Strike.
And so far I've seen Derek like wail like a very I am scared slash monster man. I'm like, oh no. Seen him pretend to be a chicken. I think there's something wrong with Derek in general. Just being in the faux Shadowfell hasn't done him any favours. Maybe that second level of corruption's pushed him over a certain tipping point. He looks haggard. Not enough tea. He's like a.
He's got withdrawals.
He's got withdrawals. Like he's like one of those small
He
little
had
house
tea
pets you
yesterday.
have, like a hamster or a gerbil that's suddenly looking very haggard and rabid. Like he's just gone a bit feral. And now he's trying to hide behind me. So it's okay, Derek. I'll just catch this, and I'll Zephyr Strike and throw another dagger at
You got this
the
one.
archer. No, the archer.
At the archer.
That still
Cool.
slays prey.
Oh yes, that is
So,
correct.
Iced tea.
Zephyr Strike gives it advantage,
Yep.
and it's going to be a sharpshooter.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. The 4 doesn't help, but the 19 does.
Mm-hmm.
So it's total 24.
24. 24 hits.
Okay, right, so it's D8.
Does
Plus.
it really?
We're about to find out when you roll. You
Six.
roll really high on the damage,
Plus D4. So it's
and
3
then you
dice.
can't catch
Oh
it.
no, he's got
It's
two
plus
hands
five,
full.
so-
He's using a bow.
8
Oh, that's right, you
plus
can't
5
catch it.
12 is 13. Plus 6 is 19. Plus 10, so 29 points of damage.
Oh.
Right.
It's
Right,
caught
between
in his
the
teeth.
eyes.
I use my reaction to go.
Yep. As you just throw the dagger straight into the
Worry
neck
about
of
an arrow in
the
your
continuously laughing archer. Second attack.
I think he's probably going to catch it.
Could you
What
help? Oh, I know. Second attack.
This
would
has
be-
a second
be
attack, so what I can
attack.
do is walk up to this clod and
Maybe
stab him
average.
without having to let go of the dagger.
Sure.
Yes.
So now he can't throw it back at me.
Yep.
Are you going to move Slayer's Prey?
I can't
Oh.
use it 'cause it's a bonus action.
Yeah, he
unfortunately.
can't. Zephyr Strike as a bonus action.
So luckily that's like plus 8 because I'm not sharpshooting this. So if my math is correct, that's 21.
21 does hit. It goes to move it out the way with the Morning Star, but you slice it.
It's not just me!
Goodbye, D4.
Third time
Sorry,
lucky.
Nathan has a large supply of D4s, so I can do this all night.
Nathan, just timestamp that.
For 9 points of damage. 9 points of damage. Yes, everyone, there's quite a few caltrops.
I'll make sure you're going up over them.
Yeah, you've
Ow, I found you.
trapped
Ow,
away
I
for
found you.
Liam.
Trapped them down there.
Wow.
Okay,
Before I throw it out the
Erebus.
Oh, he's still standing.
Yeah, he's still standing.
Oh, that was hilarious. Woo.
That was funny.
I will attack.
For real, timestamp that.
I will attack the guy again
Yep.
with my staff.
Yep.
Woo. 22.
22
Turn
hits.
out to be chocolate peanuts. I don't know if I'm like
So
pulling off your dice.
D8.
Yep. D4.
Lightning is 2.
Oh,
Mhm.
I can reroll that because I have the whatchamacallit one for the weapon,
Weapon master.
grey weapon,
Fighting,
whatever it is.
yeah.
that's better.
So that's 7. What's that? 8, 9, 12.
12 plus 2.
Why are you still using the stick? We worked out that just your punching's better, isn't it? Does more damage.
No, it applies to his it's
Weapon as well.
yeah,
Weapon of choice.
Okay.
melee weapon attacks. I'm pretty sure it's. No, I've said it.
I
Hang
think
on.
it's fists.
Second
It's fists or
Yeah, no, I think it is. I
Nah.
think it's Kensei monks. No, I said it. I think it's Kensei monks to get the.
What level should he get this?
6 or
Oh no, it's at 6th level. It's not even at 5th level. So everything's fine.
Starting at 6th level, you're on.
Yeah, you're not 6th level monk yet. You're a 5th level monk still.
Your unarmed strikes count as
Yep. So it's all good. Nothing changed.
How badly hurt is he looking?
Not that much.
Hasn't been down.
I did. Yeah. I got a monk rule wrong when I'm currently using them. At this moment in time, I've recently read these rules.
Yeah.
so bad.
I want
You
to
should feel
attempt to
bad.
stun him after that attack.
Attempt to stun him. 20.
Really?
20.
Alright, yeah. I'll attack again.
Go for it.
I think that's 18. Yeah, 18.
18 does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Bonus
Damn
action.
it. Oh, I can't do anything now apart from just hit him with a fist.
Yep.
Slap him round the face.
Do that.
No.
No.
Go.
3. Bad grog.
Eldoran.
Slappage around the face.
Face slappage.
Well, that's a 4, so that doesn't hit.
But the
But
crit-
that's a crit.
that's a crit.
Oh,
What
good.
level smite are you putting into this?
All of them. Yeah, second.
I think I need another D8.
Second level smite is
No,
3d8, which is 6d8 plus the 2d8 for the hit.
Because it's a crit, remember?
Yeah.
So that's 9, 16, 9, 27 plus 2 is 29, and then
2d8 for the weapon.
For the weapon, which is 3 more points plus.
Which is 32.
16 plus 9 is 25, right? Not 27.
Hmm?
Yeah.
25, 20, yeah. Well,
So 30 now. Plus.
oh, because that's inventory and not actions. Thank you, that's really helpful. Plus 4.
34 damage. Yeah, he's looking really hurt now.
And then shield to the face.
Shield to the face. 28. With another natural 20.
20 total.
Boing.
I'll take it.
Cool.
And now I'm about to take it.
Elf's turn. Elf turn. Okay. It is going to hit you once. It is going to hit you once, and it's going to hit you once.
Mm-hmm.
Against you, it crits.
Rip.
That's, well, crit for crit, I suppose.
Yeah.
What's the minimum damage it can do?
Minimum damage 7.
Cool, roll it. Because less than what I have.
It does 12.
That's more than what I have.
It just knocks you out. Attack against you is a 16.
Nope.
Attack against Par is a 25.
Yay!
And that does 11 points of piercing damage.
Wonderful.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Which isn't plus 3.
11 plus 7.
Cool, you are fine. And the other one can't do anything because it's incapacitated. Par, your turn.
Ooh. Stab 1.
Yep.
Is gonna hit because it's 14 plus 12.
Yeah, that'll hit.
What's that? That's 16 points of slap.
Cool. How would you like to kill this creature?
Oh, it's gonna go into the small of the back, and I'm gonna angle it so it comes out his mouth and like completely ruptures his vocal cords and everything.
Cool.
So, but not just like cleanly. I want to hit it like
Yeah.
so you see it come out the neck and then go into the mouth
Yeah.
and then out again.
So you just you take your longsword and shove it through the small of its back. Which it continues to laugh with a blade out its throat.
It does the
And
whole
then
Much
thing.
is this the
Yeah.
end of Hot Fuzz?
Yeah.
It's really
Okay.
Now get me a cornetto.
You have one more to deal with,
Yes.
It's banished, yeah.
which it's banished for another 54 seconds.
Someone pick me up.
I cast Mage Armor on myself while he's
As I say, so after
Yeah.
Bar is Icarus. Yeah, I assume are you healing him on your turn? Yes, you
Yeah,
don't have to worry
so-
about the death saves.
Thank
Cool.
you.
You cast Mage Armor.
Fine.
You cast Mage Armor.
No, I am not casting anything.
Cool.
I'm just going to say there's one more. Is next to where the other one's fallen dead.
Reforming.
Yeah,
Go stand around.
I was gonna say,
Why
you
am I falling over?
Go cover that spot.
because I think where I picked the thing up.
Oh, yeah,
you
we'll
literally
just-
can all do this.
You have about 40 seconds.
Yeah, I'll go right in.
You'll be right.
Let's have him.
I'll just sort of be.
boys.
It's
Can
gonna
I
give
be
it to you.
moving around so I'm like peeking my head round the side?
Hello.
Yeah, because then I can see them and do like
Mind turtle.
magical
Yep.
luck things, but not get shot.
That's fine. I mean, you do know they are incapacitated, so they can't ready anything. They're literally just going to pop back, get obliterated, and then re-pick up. So because you get to drop concentration at any point in time, I assume you drop concentration at the start of Par's turn, so they don't actually get a turn, as you guys just wail on them.
That.
Yeah. She disappears again.
We've got this, it's alright.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Right, so your attacks as he reappears in the middle of this mess.
Double 14s. So it's what, 20 something?
Yep, that will hit.
Max damage, so 8 plus 9.
17.
And then 6 plus 9.
15. Which is 32. Which is going to be that. Cool.
Are you
Icarus?
halving it?
You've got a magical weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Okay, I was going to say, because
No.
We said that's that, which is the total.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was doing my
heard,
number.
So it's going to be that. And I was like, hang on.
Icarus.
I'd rather not do anything.
Cool, you don't have to do anything. I'm just doing this initiative order because you all would have had readied actions, but for the simplicity of doing it in a certain order.
I'd just be encouraging.
Yep. Aegis.
I would have used. I've been close and used shock and grasp.
Okay. You were going to be there and shock and grasp it.
Still move close on your turn anyway, so.
Yeah.
I was ready for
It's a ready action. I just didn't put it there. I didn't think you'd go that close, I'll be honest.
20.
That will hit because they don't have their extra defense up right now.
Actually, everyone would have readied the actions
12.
before, and then it would go round through the thing anyway.
Yeah.
So we're getting
12.
2 turns of attack.
Yeah. You're getting 2 turns of attacks. 12 damage. Wonderful. Derek.
I
Shank.
stab him with my rapier.
Yep.
18?
Does not hit.
I don't stab him with a rapier.
It dodges
I
out of the
continue to
way.
be ineffective.
Shamshir.
I will stab him with my
No,
dagger.
it's not surprised.
Yeah, let's pull out the +1 dagger. The
Yeah.
last one I have remaining that I haven't thrown off into the sunset, and I thought perforate him. Maybe not.
Oh, not with
that's
natural
like
Shropshire.
That's a 40.
Shropshire.
Math, buddy. Yeah, so 9 plus 5 is 14.
That doesn't hit. Second one.
Off we go. 12 plus 9 on the other hand is 21.
That will hit. Yeah.
I've run out of d4s.
Careful.
Where did they go?
There you go.
I'm just, if you manage to get that one on there as well, like.
5 plus 1 plus 1 is 7.
Yes.
Damage.
7 points of damage. Wonderful.
That's
Erebus.
your
I think
die.
that's mine as well.
Sure
How did it get
die.
through that way then?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll hit him
Mhm.
twice.
Mhm.
There are 2
I
die
don't
under
know.
this.
That's a
I'm
22.
so
Yep.
confused. What, there's 3 d4s going? No, there's only 2, but that one, somehow.
Lightning damage is
D4
3.
ended up with my d4s.
Mhm.
So
12 bludgeoning.
12, so 6, so 9.
But he threw his off first.
Second
to
attack
replay
is
it.
16 plus.
Yep, that will hit.
Magic die.
I must have thought that it was one of
The way
yours
his
at one
combat's
point.
going, if you
Lightning was 1,
1 lightning.
and bludgeoning is 9.
9, so 4. Okay. Eldoran.
Wow. 4s, really.
Could I use a bonus action to punch?
No, because
No,
it's
you can't.
readied. You've readied.
Oh, it's only a ready action. This is
Yeah,
what we're doing.
25.
Cool, yeah, okay.
That will hit.
And that's 7.
Cool. Pa, your turn.
Can you use bonus actions?
Ready action.
Now it's all turn, so you will be able to.
Nope. Yes. What's that? That's 14.
Cool.
Is that what your weapon makes? The sound?
Yeah.
It's a really weird sword.
A weird ass sword.
Sounds like cartoon.
Happens when he hits Elves.
Yes.
That was your both attack, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mm.
Cool.
Both of that.
Icarus.
I'm
Use both of these.
You're cheerleading on the side, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
just being supportive.
Aegis.
I'm going to use shock and grasp.
Yep.
That's a no, yeah.
Derek.
And I'm going to walk on because the shock and grasp on the third round, it's already lost its reaction, hasn't it?
Hmm?
I
you
use shock
hit
and grasp in the surprise, and then I've just hit it again, but I missed.
on the ready.
Is its reaction
Yeah.
still gone?
It won't have a
I'm
reaction.
going to walk
You
off
can
just
get
in
out
case.
of the reaction smack. Yeah. Don't take me with you.
There you go.
Yeah, I should have moved back a just in case.
No.
Oh,
Shamshir.
Well, I'd say how close you are because I can still fiddle. the
Bend
things.
it.
16.
That's
No,
fine.
no.
But you could get a 4.
Okay, bonus action, Slayer's Prey.
Yep.
Dagger Uno. Stabber Uno. With a 9 plus 9 is 18.
18 is a miss.
Ah.
No.
Second stab. Stabber Uno. 9 plus 19 is a 28.
That will hit.
Right, careful. No. 7 points of damage.
How would stop throwing it careful? They go throw it careful. They go all once.
How would you like to kill the next one?
Right.
I got it down that
Actually,
far, right?
I'd have to say it's rather right you got the kill because it had 5 hit points left.
Wow. It had sham hit points.
I like that irony.
Like the first stab, he probably like monk dodges or like elbows.
Yeah.
So then the next stab will go under his arm into his armpit and like land below, and I'll be like, aha! And then I pull the dagger back, expecting to go for another stab. But he's dead, so then I'll look around and I'll throw it. Throw that one back.
You just throw it into his
Whack!
corpse.
As it's dropping down. I threw it the whole time.
Does he find his +1 dagger though?
Yeah.
I'll put it back in.
Yeah. In this particular area, they're not overly difficult to find again.
I just like the idea that he threw it at the corpse,
Yeah.
but he can't find
It's
it.
just gone.
Lost it.
That's video game logic right there.
So, cool. You guys encountered some of the elves of Blightfall.
Ow!
I think we go find somewhere to rest.
Yes.
Where's that
Yes, I need
cave?
tea.
Where's that cave? No, I don't want to move rocks around.
I could use with a couple of
Far away
extra
as well.
ribs.
Well, those corpses have some spare.
They're the wrong shape and size. They're elven. He needs human ribs.
Almost
So
like
you-
non-corrupted ribs.
Yeah.
Splits.
You do notice every single one of, or apart from the one that had its face caved in, they do all still have smiles on their face where they've died.
I think what we were told is probably right.
I loot the corpses.
I was going for the longbow.
Do they look like anatomically? Do they look like they're just wood elves, or are they kind of like
Still got
different
mine.
species
Never
of
use
elf?
it.
No, there was one-
What's happened? Like
I
is it
bought
corruption?
mine.
Make a medicine check. Make
We borrowed spears.
an investigation check for
I
living
will give
body.
you help.
I borrowed a spear. I grabbed a
Because I have
Yeah.
medical
I like
Might
the
significantly aid me. They didn't.
What? It
That's the
was a higher number.
The average is 5.
Oh.
6 it is.
Yeah.
Short bow, I borrowed a short bow.
Investigation.
Hmm.
Can it please be
Either that or
medicine?
Yeah, you're doing medicine. You're doing
I'm doing
medicine.
investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, 10.
10.
I should have done this
Probably
check.
just looks like an elf to me.
It sort of just looks like there is still where there was that weird shadow that was sort of stepping up and protecting magical weapons were cutting through a non-magical one. That remains around their body. There's just this constant swirling. It wasn't that obvious when they caught up to you, but now that they're, especially with the way they were constantly moving and the way their robes were moving around them. But yes, there's just this weird shadow around them, and the fact that they just have completely black eyes, that is not right. So there's probably something fundamentally different about them compared to other elves. Especially as, Erebus is a particularly old wood elf at the moment, but he is a wood elf. And they do look at, there is differences between them and him.
There's something slightly morbid that I'd like to do for research here. Can I remove one of their eyes?
Yeah. Do you want a hand
Yeah.
with that?
Yes, please.
Right, I'm gonna give you a hand with
So
that.
hand.
Yeah, he'll chop
Make-
the hand off, you get the eyes.
Make a,
I get proficiency on this because
yeah, you do.
My hand acts
It's
a quarter of a
technically a
head.
nature check, even though it's, make a nature check. What was your investigation roll?
8.
8.
It's a good day for you.
They've got their weapons on them. They've got their
You're
robes.
welcome for your advantage.
They don't seem to be carrying much. They don't seem to have anything that looks
You'd be
of use
surprised.
unless you want to take their weapons.
I'm going to collect all 4 longbows because we
I was gonna say,
occasionally
yeah,
need
could we use
longbows, so
one?
they're
Okay.
going in the bag.
Cool.
And I'll probably hold one because I assume we gave our longbows we borrowed back at.
No, you were given them.
Oh, okay.
They actually just let you keep them.
Still
'cause
holding
you
on to the extras just in
Got a
case.
spear as well then.
well, we did.
Yeah.
Can I take a longbow then? I'm pretty sure I can use it. It's a martial weapon, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I can
Elves,
use it.
elves can always
It's
use
not.
it.
It's not a monk weapon though. Remember that.
Yeah, no. But it
Yeah.
still uses it's deck based. So.
Yeah, but you won't have proficiency. Oh, you will because you're an
Elves.
elf. Yeah.
So it's actually pretty good for
So
me.
you don't
Actually,
find
yeah,
anything
we'll take that.
apart from the weapons. What was your nature check to remove an eye?
Proficiency makes that 23.
That allows you to remove an eye.
Josh.
Which removing the eye immediately fills the air with a stench of decay and rot. And you notice that behind the eye socket is just rotting flesh, and you can see there are maggots that are just crawling around behind the eye.
That's grim.
The eye itself is intact.
The eye itself is intact. The back half of it appears to be slightly rotten.
Interesting.
Still not about
Strangely
stored in
undead
there.
things.
Oh, that's great.
I cast a spell.
You cast a spell.
I use Mage Hand to slap the eye into his face.
And he wants to remain clean as well.
Why?
I was thinking about doing gender effects on the eye more than that does.
Oh, that's.
That's a bit more grim, I like it.
I will say you make a dex save.
After getting a natural 20 on getting the eye out, I get another one
Bro,
to retain this
this
thing.
is fun.
It's too
Blessed Blessed eye of natural 20s.
Yeah, he's too fun to die. I didn't think it was too fun to prank.
Apparently so.
So you.
I found all the locked stay.
To be fair, you were handing out a fair amount of it.
I don't
I
say-
inflicted no damage in that fight yet again.
I spent most of the time getting
Support
slapped.
character.
If anything, you assisted the elf in throwing the dagger back at me.
Yeah.
And I let them hurt me by shooting at them. But they hurt me back with my crossbow.
Hey, you kept me alive.
Yeah. You get people alive.
Yep.
You took the help action one, which I think allowed someone. No, that allowed
Oh,
you
it
to
hurt
hit.
him,
Yeah.
It
what you
actually
meant,
backfired because he hit him. It threw it back. If he'd missed, it would have hurt him. Team player.
Yes.
Oh, natural 20. So I'm like,
Icarus was just you flick it and he just moves.
Nope.
Yeah, he just moves the eye out of the way. You
Alright.
just flick nothing. And there we go. I
so
think
my mage hand flips you off and then.
it disappears. You can
Okay,
add.
what's the like the thing of what type of elf they called? I couldn't remember.
Wood elves, but
They're
weird
wood
ones.
elves.
These are, but they are call it a corrupted wood elf. Corrupted wood elf eye is probably the best description you can use, and I think we'll call the session there. We'll pick up
Squishy black ball.
Squishy Black. We'll pick up next session as you guys recover and continue your journey into the Soulless Peaks.
Tea break.
No.
Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Stay tuned for episode 36. Go check out all of our social media and our Twitch channel and our Patreon. There's all some cool stuff on there. We will see you in the next episode. Thank you. Goodbye.
Red points.